Well, I think that we're live now. We are using the Mevo camera here. I got my friend Brian Tyler. He's actually on the phone doing FaceTime while I'm using the event camera. And I don't know how, I don't even know how this is happening, but it's happening. Anyways, Brian Tyler
Yo,
and me, we're talking about the 100 days of fasting. To make it all official, we said that we wanted to do a live video or kind of like a podcast thing and talk about what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, the, and what we expect to happen. And Brian is going to help keep me on track for the 100 days. And we're going to try to put this all on video, including putting it on, writing a book, kind of like a journal style. I'm going to journal every day of fasting for 100 days and see what actually happens. What do you think about all this, Brian J?
well, you sent me a novel in the text yesterday, and it's a familiar pattern that we do where we declare all these things that we're going to do. And after 12 years of knowing you, and I'm not saying I'm guilty of it as well, obviously, but I'm just kind of sick of it. I'm kind of sick of the proclamations and the declarations to do this and do that, YouTube videos and all the stuff, and then there's no follow through. There's no stability. So I kind of sort of snapped and was like, all right, I'm going to do some real. So I am going to hold you 12 years of friendship. I'm just going to get real with you. I'm going to hold you. I'm going to hold your feet to the fire on every one of these. And I said, I want to know exactly what it is you want to do. I gave you till 10 o'clock tonight to make any revisions, but I want to know what it is your plan is. What are you going to do over this next 100 days? Because your audience wants to see it. I want to see it. I want to see you succeed. And I have no doubt in my mind that you have the capability of doing it. But you hold yourself back. And the biggest thing that's been holding you back is your addiction to food. Your addiction to...
That's true.
Yeah, it is a tough deal. It is so tough. I deal with the exact same thing. So I wanted to go over this accountability list of the things that you claim that you're going to do over the next 100 days, because how many times have you 30, 60, 90, 100-day things that don't last but 5, 10, 12 days at most?
That's true.
I really just want to see you go all the way through it, no matter how painful it is, no matter how hard it is. I want to see you finish.
I do too, and I think this time that I actually have a why. Why are you doing this? Why are you going to be, fasting for 100 days? It's not just to say, hey, I want to fast. I have some goals here. I mean, the goals here are, number one, I want to be a published author. I got an offer to do the publishing thing, and all I have to do is actually do it. So I'm doing a journal style. Day one, this is what's going on. This is what happened. These are my numbers, and I'm going to do it that way and publish a book. I mean, probably no one wants to read it, but if they do, there we go. We're going to do videos like this Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. To talk about this, and then on Sunday we decided to do a wrap up of everything that has happened for that week. It's 14 weeks, 100 days, a little bit more than 14 weeks. And I really, really, really want to be able to drop the weight because I want to be able to fly a paramotor. And that's right around the corner. I mean, my goal is to be in the sky flying, doing videos on a paramotor by the 4th of July. Now, what are some of the things that we talked about, or I told you that I want to keep on track over the next 100 days, or this next week in 100 days?
Well, I've kind of got them in bullet points here, and maybe if you have time, maybe because I sent you this list and put it in your description in your video. That way your audience can kind of help track this too, because we're going to do a public accounting frequently. I see you. So here it is. All right. Free. So you said from June 4th to June 10th, which is before midnight of June 10th, which is your birthday, the very last minutes of your birthday. From now to then, you basically have kind of a free-for-all. You said that you're doing the free for all, which I disagreed with this, and I kind of fought you on it, but it's your revision, so we'll go with it.
Right.
You said that doesn't mean you're going to go nuts and go eat a bunch of stupid crap. It just means that you want to see where you're at with mental control. Whereas you say, I have the right to eat whatever I want on this contingency, but I'm going to try to eat keto or fast or whatever is better for me to do. So,
right.
So I have that written down. So it's a free for all until midnight of June 10th. Okay, and then
so basically, so basically, you know, from now until midnight on June 10th, I can eat whatever I want to. However, I want to stay focused. I want to stay keto as much as I can, because if I eat sugar and stuff, going on a 100-day fast, that first week is going to suck.
Yeah, there's no way. I know it won't happen. That's why I'm being.
And I don't want it to suck. I want it to be. I want it to work.
Right.
So basically, what we want to do is, and he's going to be over here. He lives in Oklahoma. He's going to be over here in Arkansas in just a couple days.
That is correct.
And we are going to be doing a birthday party for me. Which reminds me, once again, everybody out there, you're all invited to my birthday party. I already gave you all the addresses and everything on a previous.
It's about 5-6 videos back.
Yeah, something like that. So, this is what we want to do in a nutshell, and I don't want to waste everyone's time doing a long ass video. I want to fly. I want to be in the air and do videos in the air. I want to paramotor. That unfortunately takes a lot of money, and our air conditioner just went tits up. Had to put a new one in. There went $8,000 of my saved dollars. Okay, time to save some more money and get to training and fly. But yeah, fly, write a book, lose weight. And then, every day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we're going to do a video. I'm going to do a video on Facebook Live to show my weight and what I look like, so there's no cheating. What other thing? Oh yeah, and then on Sundays, we are going to have a drawing for you guys. So if you guys are faithful and you want to see this happen, this is going to be neat, come June 10th at midnight, that's when it starts. Every Sunday, we're going to do a live video like this, and people that guess correctly on Wednesday night what my weight will be as I step on the scale live on Sunday at 9 p.m. to the decimal point, if you hit it right, we will give you a free, some sort of gift card. Maybe we'll do, what's that? Starbucks. Maybe we'll do a Starbucks. Yeah, we'll do a Starbucks card. We'll do something like that. What do you think? Pretty cool?
Yeah, you said once a week?
Once a week on Sundays, we'll do giveaways. But
just something fun.
But you have to post on Wednesday what you think my weight's going to be on Sunday.
I like that.
I like that too. Now, you can't win, Brian.
No, just I was thinking, I play?
You played that remember last year I did something similar to this?
Yeah, and I actually did get to play.
And you played and you actually won? That was pretty neat.
I know. That was cool.
You jerk.
Everybody's like, that's rigged. No, I actually won it. Anyway, so I'm going to go down this list real quick.
Okay.
Because I kind of bullet pointed it. So we got the, starting midnight June 10, we are fasting. What are you doing?
I don't know.
You're fasting. Well, I got my own thing too, but we're focused on you. So you're fasting. You have a few contingencies that constitute a fast. Supplements if you need them that deal with fasting.
Okay. Yeah. Let me interject. Yes, I want to fast, and that means water. I want to abstain from all foods. Now, there are some contingencies, just like he says. I would like to be able to drink coffee. I would like to be able to drink tea. I got some bubbly water that I really like, the spring bubbly water. I will not put anything in there except for my sugar-free syrups to sweeten it up. And that's the only thing that I'll drink other than regular water.
Okay.
You're not tired.
I'm sleepy. So but you can eat bugs and grubs. What's that about?
I said if I really, really get hungry and I dig for a grubs or bugs, I can
Ugh.
eat grubs or bugs from the backyard. But I can't. But that's it. But that's it. And that has
Okay.
to be on video so you can see.
Now, this is 100 days of water fasting. Like no pullbacks, no keto refeeds. What are we doing here? Is that solid 100 days of fasting
It's a
without any?
it's 100 days of fasting. However, if I drop below 4% body fat, that could be dangerous. Under 4%, like down to 3%, that's when you really get into starvation mode. That's when your body actually will start eating muscle. That is true starvation mode. If you have 20, 30% body fat and you don't eat for a month, that's not starvation mode. You are living off your fat. So, for safety reasons, if I get down to, we'll say 5% body fat, or the lowest part that's considered the lowest weight for my height, which is 145 to 195 is considered normal for my height of 6'2". If I get down to 150 pounds, my wife and Brian can pull me from this, only for safety reasons. If I get 150 pounds or below, 5% body fat or below, and is there another contingency with?
I don't think you're going to get anywhere near that even in or 100 days.
You
But
don't think?
but yeah, but you said when you reach 175 pounds, you would like bone broth to be okay.
I would like the ability to drink bone broth once I get down to 175 pounds. And the only reason that I say that is because I will be carrying a motor and flying. So I might need the nutrients to be able to fly my paramotor, which is the whole reason why I'm doing this stuff in the first place. So I may or may not. I also would like to reserve the right to take supplements if I want to, like potassium, magnesium, and stuff like that, or a multivitamin. But until I feel like I need it, I don't want to take it.
Let's say we didn't bullet point this, but I think we should cover it. Let's say we get into some wonky territory, not necessarily your low numbers, but you're not feeling good, things are not right. Not saying a situation where it's just tough and you don't want to suck it up. I'm saying like you really don't feel good, you really feel like you need to eat. I would say keto OMAD for a few days, maybe to get you back on track, but with the thought that you're going to get back on your water fast and continue on. And that's only if you really have to and you really need to, and there's no other way out, type of thing.
Okay, let's do this. Let's put one more bullet point on there.
All right.
The Jesus water fast is 40 days and 40 nights.
Okay.
After 40 days, if I need one 24-hour period to eat keto to make sure that I can last another 40 days, I reserve the right to eat keto for 24 hours after the first 40 days.
Okay. I think that's fair.
And
And
after
so
the
this is
next
100.
and after the next 40 days, what do you think? Also
Same
reserve
thing.
same thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Which means that those 2 days of refeeding, if I do take them, they need to be put on the end. So it'd actually be 102 days from June 10th.
Okay. That'll work.
Okay.
So now we're out of the diet stuff territory. We got that covered. Write and publish a book, journal style.
Yeah, I would like to actually put a book out there. Amazon, they do the publishing, and I think that Barnes and Noble does it too. I have a friend that wrote 6 books in 1 year in 2015. He goes, dude, if I can do it, you can do it. And I'm like, yeah, I think you're right. So I want to do that book, pretty much journal style. This is what happens when you try to fast for 100 days, because I don't think it's actually been documented. I mean, that one girl did 3 40-day water fasts in a row, but she had a week in between each 40-day water fast. And at the end of that 3 40-day water fast, she looked anorexic. It didn't look healthy. However, she did do a 6 month later, and she looked very, very healthy, and she kept all the weight off. One of the reasons why I want to do this is because there's a lot of information out there when it comes to fasting, how good it actually is for you, including if you have cancer, it can like your body can eat the cancer up. You know, if you have type 2 diabetes, it can clear you up. I mean, skin issues and stuff goes away, arthritis goes away. Basically, your body just completely heals itself, and I think that's something that I would like to see happen. I want to feel that euphoria that other people feel. And since I am an American living in this time and day, I've never felt true hunger. What true hunger actually feels like. When my stomach growls, that's not true hunger. What happens after months of not eating? Now that would be true hunger, and I've never felt that before. What else, Brian?
Okay, on to the next thing. You want to see significant YouTube growth in 100 days, which you define as going from 14,000, which you're at now, to 15,000.
I think that this would be very interesting to a lot of people because fasting out there is extremely popular on YouTube. And if I am able to do a picture a day, I'm actually showing my blood work because I'll do glucose and I will do ketones. I'll do that every day, and a weight shot to show the scale and chart it all. It's like, let's see what my face looks like at this weight, and then drop it down and just see what it looks like after 100 days of this succession. I think it'd be very interesting. I've seen some videos that are similar, but not to the extent that we're going to do. But so yeah, I think that I'm going to have a lot of growth on my channel. What else, Brian?
So you wanted 15K subs and 25 million views, which I don't know what your current view count is.
Well, my right now my channel has 24.5 million views.
So 500,000.
So
okay.
500,000 more in 100 days of doing this. I think that it's very possible.
With fasting videos, definitely is. You start flying paramotor, 100% you'll make it.
Right.
Okay, well under 190 to 155-ish is your target goal. So 190 to 155 with this 100 days.
See, this is what I've learned since I've been studying fasting for this last year, is that your body will burn about 0.5 pound of body fat a day while you're fasting. Now, that doesn't account for all the food that you have in your digestive tract and all the water that are in your cells too, because, you got bloating. I mean, everybody feels that. All that stuff will go away. So I think that there's about 10 pounds of food and maybe 10 pounds of water that has nothing to do with my actual weight. After that's gone, I should be dropping about 0.5 pound of body fat a day to compensate for my fasting, which means that in 100 days, that's 50 pounds of body fat. I don't even know if I have 50 pounds of body fat. I mean, I may not be able to go 100 days, but this can be quite interesting. Now, June 11th, I'm going to go get a DEXA scan, and we're going to see exactly what my body composition is. So we're going to start off with some really good numbers. Now, I think it'd be pretty interesting. What else, Brian?
Okay. The last thing, and one of the biggest points of doing all this stuff, which I want to see this and the book writing more than anything else, because I think those are the things you're going to have the biggest trouble accomplishing. Me personally, I think, is owning a paramotor and flying within 100 days. I want to see that happen, and I want to see this book happen. If I see you do those two things, we've been doing the weight and the fasting and the diet and all that crap for a lot of years, and that's all well and good. We need to do it. I'd love to see it happen. Love to be under, 200 pounds into the 180s, 170s, 60s. That's great, and that's interesting and all that stuff. But to complete a book about it, complete a book about your whole journey, flying a paramotor. Now, those are the things that I think are going to elevate you to the next level.
Yeah.
And that's the real point of all this. The journey is not the weight loss. That's a necessity. The journey, the excitement, the going to the next level, building your channel, and creating those things that you've always wanted to really make your life fulfilling is getting that dead gum paramotor and writing this book. If you can do those two things, I would be immensely impressed. And that's where I'm going to put all the pressure on you.
And also too, getting down to 175 pounds. I mean, that right there will take a lot of pressure off my heart. And you know, since I had my heart repaired, you know, I think that's pretty important too.
Right. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely 100% important. But you know, we can do that without any other stuff or with it, you know. But the other things are really unique and interesting and require. You can't do it unless you. It's going to take something way different than what we normally do every day or what we normally talk about. And so I'm going to be hammering you with these questions. What have you done today with your fasting? What is your weight? What have you done? Where is your progress with the paramotor? You know, even if it's 5 minutes of research or, you know, whatever, how many pages have you written? Have you had the cover page? I mean, anything. You know, I'm going to go and I'm going to document every single day what answers you give to all these bullet points. Where are you at with this? Where are you at with this? Where are you at with this? If you deviate, I'm calling you out, and I'm going to write it down. Because I also, too, want to find out, because we've been through some crazy, vicious cycles. We've had some really huge ambitions, and I'm trying to figure out why it is we fail and fail and fail and fail and fail. My friend coined a term that I really like because it's true. He says if you sit there and you talk about something all the time and you never accomplish it, he says it's like mental masturbation. You get this, it's like when you're talking to your drunk buddies and you get this high off these awesome ideas. It is what it is, but you know, it's kind of like doing that. You know, you get a quick fix of talking about it, and then it fades off, and you're just kind of flat. And you don't do anything about it. You know, and you get in a vicious cycle of doing that. And that's what I can't take anymore. I can't stand that. I really want to see some tangible results. And so I'm going to fight like hell to keep you on track and be stern and be something I've never been before in our friendship. And that's stern and maybe even a little asshole-ish if I have to be.
I want you to. I mean, that's the whole reason why we're going to be doing live, you know, videos at night at 9 o'clock. On Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesdays, and a whole wrap up on Sunday. I mean, you know, I want to be accountable. I want to do this. I've wanted to do this for a while, and I think that I finally understand how to do it, and here I am, and I'm going to do it. I mean, I want to fly. I want to be a published writer. I want to be 175 pounds. This is perfect to do such a thing. So
I really want to see you do that, and I want to see your journey encourage other people to do it. I think we have a site and a few media outlets, social media outlets to plug into if your audience wants to go beyond your YouTube into like Facebook. And I really encourage any audience members, come up with a quick plan. What are 2 or 3 or 4 goals that you want to work on in 100 days? And it's not so much about perfectly completing 100% the goal range. Mm-hmm. It's about the journey. It's about working on these things.
It is.
And it's not about how much. It's not. I mean, it is a large part of how much you accomplish because you can be ridiculous and get nothing done. But you know, at least if you're getting 50 to 75% of your goal range within that 100 days, and you're making progress every day, then that's substantial. And then you go on after your 100 days and you assess from there. Well, what do I need to do now? And create another plan.
Right.
So. What do you have in mind for that? That people can not only follow you, not only encourage you, keep you accountable, but also maybe somewhere where they can say, well, here's my goal and here's my plan, and they can put their stuff up there and take the journey with you.
Okay. What derailed me last time was the negativity that I had on comments and things like that. So I didn't tell you about this, Brian, but I would like you to be the moderator of that and let me know when we talk what is going on. Nothing negative, you know, just, you know, what I can do to improve and stuff like that. I will not be reading any comments. I will not be replying to any comments. I'm going to be posting videos and doing what I need to do. And I can't be discouraged What word am I looking for?
Discouraged.
Discouraged. As far as seeing thumbs down and negativity. So, unfortunately, for the next 100 days, you're gonna have to talk with Brian, and he's gonna be my moderator. He's gonna take care of all that stuff because I don't need that negativities or seeing thumbs down in this. It'll not work. That's where I will. That's where I will fail. So trolls, nah, 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 boo, boo.
Well, and that's fine. Where's the appropriate place to channel that energy? If someone wants to channel disagreeable thoughts and opinions, where do you suggest
I have it open. I was gonna turn off the comments and stuff on all my videos that I do for the next 100 days, but I'm not gonna do that. If you can use the thumbs up, thumbs down, that's no problem. You can write comments down below. However, I'm gonna have Brian go to my videos and see the comments and look and stuff. I am not going to look at the comments. I got a Facebook. You can go to 100daysoffasting.com. I think that's going to be going to my Facebook page, so you'll be able to find it there. And that's where I'm going to be posting my morning weight. And I don't know. Do you think I should? Yeah, I'll do that on Facebook. Yeah, I'll do a morning weight, blood glucose, and ketones.
Okay.
On Facebook Live in the morning, and then I will upload that to YouTube. Then you and I will be doing the this type of thing where we're gonna keep each other accountable. Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then a week wrap up on Sunday at 9 o'clock, and then our giveaway.
Okay.
It's almost 9:30. I really don't want to go past 9:30. Half an hour is plenty to talk about this.
Well, hey, do me a favor.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm sorry, go ahead.
I commented on your last video. That way you can find me. And then will you tag me in your video? That way people can come to my channel too. I'm going to be doing pretty much the same journey. But I don't have an accountability structure. I'm doing this for Sean. And I think that in turn will help me. So,
maybe I'll just give you my username and password, and you can just log in on YouTube and take care of things that way. I don't need to worry about it, and you can be my moderator.
That's what you want to do.
No.
Hold the keys
Yes.
to the castle.
No. Yes. No. Yes.
We woke up. I think I kind of don't like that because you got a big setup there. I'd hate to screw it up, but whatever we come up with, we'll come up with something to where you don't have to focus on that crap. So.
Right. We'll figure something out. But anyways, that's what we're going to do. We're actually going to be doing. I'm going to be doing the 100 days of fasting, and you're going to be doing 100 days of keto, correct?
100 days of keto with rotating water fasting. I'm going to push my limits 2 days to 5 days in and out, and I'm going to be cycling in and out to test my water fasting tolerance. I don't know what I can do. I think I can do 4 days, but that's about it.
I know it is really difficult to water fast. I mean, I've tried it in the past. It is difficult, but you're going to do great. Oh, I saw that I see it. I see it up there. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I got my laptop behind here. That's what is set up. Hey, you know what? Since we're done, is there anything else that you wanted to talk about? I'll show the setup that I got here is pretty interesting.
Yeah. I just wanted to, again, on my channel, I've just got a few videos up, but I'm going to be focusing on cryptocurrency. It's basically going to be going from beta male, a lot of failure, to alpha elite success. That's going to kind of be my theme. I'm going to turn my whole life around. I'm 40 years old. I'm in debt. I don't like my job, yada, yada, yada. And I'm going to turn all that around. My plan is to get rich and fit and healthy and have a great life. So it's as simple as that. I'm going to accomplish that. And this 100 days is my jump into that. I'm very committed, very serious. So,
and I'm going to be jumping on you too to make sure that you stay on your keto and your fasting.
Very good. I'll be showing accountability of my weight numbers as well.
All right. Let me show you real quick of this little setup here. I got the Mevo event camera. So we got the laptop here so I could see what was going on in the streaming, and I saw his comment here. He is actually here on my phone, and then I was sitting here in this chair with the camera right here, so I can stream with my Mevo camera, have him on there, direct it, and watch it. There's got to be an easier way. If you know an easier way, let me know. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Totally appreciate it. Bye, Brian.
Bye.
And we had 2 people watching. Awesome. Thanks, guys.